New to GTA Online and want to make a fast buck? Well, stick around, because today we're going to be going from $0 to $1 million in GTA Online. To gain access to GTA Online, you'll first need to complete a short mission for Simeon. After this, you'll be directed to the character creation tool. Be sure to take your time here, as making changes to this can be difficult and certain things can't be changed. Once your identity issues are sorted, you have the option of doing the tutorial, which I chose to do for the sake of the video, but feel free to skip ahead. It consists of a race against Lamar, a robbery mission, and you'll also be asked to visit some stores and get a feel for some of the game's features. The most important of which, in my opinion, is the interaction menu, which can be found by pressing M on a keyboard or by long pressing back or select on a controller. Once you're in free roam, you're going to want to grab some weapons. There's not a lot you can do in the game without weapons unless you're really good at shooting with a pistol, which I'm not. Since there are a few weapons that come free with the Criminal Enterprises pack, let's have a look at them. I'd recommend grabbing all these weapons as they're all pretty handy, especially early on in the game. The Marksman rifle is an absolute beast. Not only is it great for doing missions, it's also one of the best guns for defending yourself against other players. I'd recommend chucking a scope and an extended mag on this gun as it makes it a lot easier to use. You can also add the grip for extra accuracy and the suppressor for that extra stealthiness. The next gun here is the compact assault rifle, which can be fitted with a drum magazine or an extended clip and can be fired from a motorbike. And you can run with it too, which is pretty cool. The last of the free weapons I'll be looking at is the compact grenade launcher. This weapon can be fired from a car or a bike, which, once you get the hang of it, makes it extremely deadly and extremely useful for completing missions and defending yourself against other players. Now that you're armed to the teeth and feeling a little more confident, the next objective is actually two objectives combined into one. The first is to reach level 5 so that you can purchase properties, which will then allow you to store your vehicles. The second is to make 50 grand so that you can register as a VIP with SecuroServe. This will give you access to a range of perks and money making methods that we'll come back to later. There are a number of ways to make your first $50,000 and to gain the necessary RP that you'll need to reach level 5. You can do this by completing jobs. I'd personally recommend the dispatch missions as they're quite easy to do by yourself. These jobs can be quickly accessed by pausing the game, going to jobs, and finding the job that you want to complete. Other ways of making your first 50,000 may include, but are not limited to, stealing cars, robbing stores, doing races, and completing free play events, which randomly occur in public GTA lobbies. As soon as you've got your 50 grand together, you'll be able to register as a VIP. This is done simply by opening the menu, going down to SecuroServe, and registering as a VIP. You'll immediately receive a message from Simeon notifying you that you're now eligible to purchase properties around the city. The Criminal Enterprises Starter Pack allows you free access to a number of properties throughout the city which will help you on your road to 1 mil, such as the Maze Bank West Executive Office, Paleto Forest Gun Running Bunker, Sonora Desert Counterfeit Cash Factory, Great Chaparral Biker Clubhouse, as well as the San Vita Street Apartment and Exceptions Way 10-car garage. So, you own a property now. Well, obviously we're going to fill up the garage, because the city's pretty big and you don't want to be walking around or driving a slow car. There's a few vehicles that come for free with the Criminal Enterprises Starter Pack. It's up to you which one you choose, but one that I'd recommend is the Frogger helicopter, which can be purchased on the Elita's website. This will really help take some unnecessary travel time out of the missions you'll be doing. The properties I'm going to be focusing on today are the Gun Running Bunker and the Counterfeit Cash Factory, as I found these to be an easy way of making money pretty fast. The Paleto Forest Bunker, although located pretty far away from the city, is still quite a lucrative way to make money. Once completing your first setup mission, you'll notice that you've obtained stock. Over time, this will be turned into products that you can then sell for money. Inside the bunker, you'll find a laptop. From here you can manage your gun running business. This will allow you to set up supply missions or buy supplies. You can choose to steal supplies for maximum profit. I'd personally recommend to buy them, and be sure to sell your stock as soon as it reaches the halfway mark. Otherwise, the sell mission will be one designed for more than one player, which could be hard to do by yourself. Rockstar have also recently added a little side hustle here, allowing you to sell spare accumulated weapons parts to local gun stores. Pretty neat in my opinion. The first 3 sales here will give you 150,000 each, netting you a total of 450k, which is massively valuable at the start of the game. Do not waste this money, as you won't get that chance again. The sales after the first 3 will be reduced to 50k, which is still pretty good. Now moving on to the counterfeit cash facility. To purchase this facility, you'll have to go and visit your biker clubhouse and jump on the laptop. From there, you can purchase a range of businesses around the city. However, since the counterfeit cash factory down the road is free, let's start with that one. It works in pretty much exactly the same way as the bunker. You'll have to complete a setup mission. This will give you stock, which will slowly be turned into supplies which you can sell for money. Make sure you're careful though, as 1.5 bars of stock equals 1 delivery vehicle here. And unless you're a really experienced player, I'd recommend selling every time your stock reaches 1.5 bars to avoid any loss. This facility contributed a total of about 200k to the 1 mil. It's not the best, but it's good for early game. Once these businesses were set up and making product, I went ahead and completed the bounties and treasure hunts. The treasure hunt can be done by going to the treasure icon on your map and opening it. This will trigger a series of events that will eventually lead you to finding the double action revolver and unlocking the headshot challenge, which upon completion will give you 250k. The bounties are sent to you by email from Mod. When you open the email, a location will appear on your map. Go there and search the area. Be sure to keep your ears out for the sound of bells as you're approaching your target. Each target that you bring back to Mod Alive gives you 10k. Bringing all targets back to Mod Alive will net you 50k and access to a special weapon, the stone hatchet. The stone hatchet also comes with its own challenge, but unlike the double action revolver, it also has a special ability, which can be used to easily complete the challenge. Grove Street is a really easy area to do this. Here's some footage of what I did. Upon completing this, you'll get another bonus of 250k. This, along with a few sale missions and a little bit of VIP work, will easily get you over 1 mil very quickly in GTA Online. So you might be thinking, but the 450k from the weapon sales, plus the 500k that we got from the treasure hunts, plus the 50k we saved up at the start, doesn't that equal 1 mil? Well yeah, it certainly does, and if you want to play the whole game like that with a pistol and get your 1 mil in one day, by all means go for it. All the power to you. However, if you want to explore, buy some new clothes, get a haircut, buy some ammo, muck around a bit and have fun, you can stretch this over a month. It's really up to you how you want to enjoy the game. A couple of other things to mention. I purchased the cheapest of the high-end apartments so that I could have a garage in the city and access to the heists. I'd recommend doing this as although it can take some time to get a crew together to achieve the heists, if you do them all in order, there's a huge payout for a first time bonus. Very well worth it. My next tip, which everybody says but I'm going to say it anyway, is to buy yourself a Batty 801. This is easily the best value for performance vehicle in the game. I chose to go with the Nagasaki Carbon RS, which has very similar stats but is a bit more expensive, but in my opinion also looks a bit cooler. And there you have it, get your first 1 mil fast in GTA Online. I hope this has been helpful, and if you feel like I've missed something or there's anything you'd like explained a bit more, please let me know in the comments. Thanks.